Examination card 2. Read the text and answer the question. The Olympics have a very long story. They began in 776 before Christ and took place every 4 years for nearly 1,400 years at Olympia in Greece. The citizens of all the Greek states were invited to take part in the games. The prizes were wreaths made of the branches of olive trees. In 394 AD, the games were stopped by the Roman Emperor Theodosius, and they were not held again until 1896. The games of 1896 were held at Athens, and they were the first international Olympic Games. All the nations of the world were invited to send athletic teams. From then and until the present time, the Olympic Games have been international, and the number of athletes taking part in the number of events on the program have increased. In these games, only amateurs or non-professional athletes can take part. Each country sends teams for as many of different events as possible. The winners of each event are given a certain number of points. The International Olympic Committee decides where each Olympics will take place. They ask a city, not a country, to be the host. When did the Olympics begin? The Olympics began in 776 before Christ and took place every for nearly 1,200 years at Olympia. The word take part is synonymous to participate. Who were invited to take part in the games? The citizens of all the Greek states were invited to take part in the games. Who decides where each Olympics will take place? The International Olympic Committee decides where each Olympics will take place. Write the verbs in the right tense form. The Sistine Chapel is the largest chapel built within the Vatican between 1477 and 1480 by Pope Sixtus IV, for whom the chapel is named. The ceiling of the Sistine Chapel is considered to be one of the most famous works of art in the world. The ceiling was painted at the commission of Pope Julius II. The ceiling's various painted elements form part of a larger scheme of decoration within the chapel. Prior to Michelangelo's contribution, the walls were painted by several leading artists of the late 15th century, including Sandro Botticelli, Domenico Ghirlandaio, and Pietro Perugino. The figures of the ceiling summed up everything painters had been trying to do for 100 years. Michelangelo painted the figures in 1512. Michelangelo himself was not completely pleased with his work. However, his contemporaries all recognized that he was a great innovator. Translate the sentences from Armenian into English. Ափսոսում եմ, բայց չեմ կարողանա այսօր այցելել քեզ։ Ես շատ զբաղված եմ այսօր. I'm afraid, but I can't visit you today. I'm very busy today. Մենք չենք կարող այսօր ֆուտբոլ խաղալ, քանի որ Թոմը վնասել է ոտքը. We can't play football today as Tom has hurt his leg. Ձեզ շատ համեղ նախաճաշ կառաջարկվի այդ հյուրանոցում. You will be offered very tasty breakfast in that hotel. Այստեղ կիսատ եմ թողել, in that how եմ գրել, որ պետք է նշվեր hotel. Ձեզ 3 դիմավորեցին օդանավակայանում, այնպես չէ? You were met at the airport, weren't you? Ինչու աշակերտները չեն ցանկանում մասնակցել այդ մրցումներին? Why don't pupils want to take part in that competition? Write questions or answer to the given dialogue. Dialogue 2. I've got a new office now. That's great. How many cabinets are there? There are 4 cabinets in my office. Do you have any furniture in your office? Oh, yes. I have some furniture in my office. What do you have in your desk? I have a laptop on my desk next to the phone. What kind of things will you need? I will need a sofa, an armchair for